Hello and welcome, my friends. Welcome to the blue moon. This has not happened. Well, it didn't happen last year. I'm pretty sure it was 2021 that we saw the last blue moon. And a blue moon is the 13th moon in the calendar year. It's a second moon within one of the months in the year, and it is called the blue moon. So it can occur in, well, I think it's probably occurred in all the months over the last thousands of years. However, we have it in August this year. And then, as a fun side note, some years have more than one blue moon. I don't know how that's possible, but I do remember that happening. There was, can't remember what year it was, but it was February, didn't even have a moon. The way that it was, things landed, and I think it was both January and March ended up with two moons. So crazy. However, the blue moon, it's an amazing opportunity for us. It's a fantastic time to release gunk, manifest and amplify stuff that we want, and bring in some new beginnings. Now, full moons themselves can help us with a lot of those. However, the blue moon, because it is the 13th moon in the calendar year, it is very much connected into that divine feminine goddess energy. So we are going to have a little bit of a celebration with it this year, or probably any year, actually. Today I'm doing the reading for the full blue moon, and then tomorrow I'm going to be posting my healing, which is a blue moon healing. I don't usually do healings for full moons. However, because this is such a rare occurrence, I wanted to really connect in. And this healing is going to be an amazing opportunity to release some of that gunk and amplify and connect into some of your manifestation skills. Now, to help us out with this fantastic and fun reading, I do have the Chromatic Fates. It is full of color, full of life. It is gorgeous. So we're going to use that for the reading. And then I have the Beyond Lemuria, which is connected into the water and that intuitional energy, as the oracle deck for the read. Okay, let's look at this. What can my friends expect from the full blue moon? I think there's another one next year. I haven't really looked into it. I'm kind of avoiding looking at what's going to happen in 2024, just because right now we do have so much in retrograde, so much going on. I don't want to get caught up or carried away with what's happening. I need to be in the here and now. Okay. The first card. I love it. It's the Fool, the 0 card in the Major Arcana. Such a cute card. I love that rendition. It feels fun. It's fresh. The 10 of Cups in reversal. Of course, 10s are about endings and beginnings. That cup, intuition, and emotion. And then we have the 6 of Swords in reversal. Okay. So the blue moon, we right away can see that it's going to offer us lots of opportunity. We've got the Fool here. And anytime you see the Fool, you've got new beginnings. You've got that exploration, that fun. When we have that exploration and fun, we are going to see things start to shift. We're trusting and working with the universe. It's not going to be as easy as that because, well, we're life. Lots of fear, lots of resistance, lots of what ifs. That's really going to limit your ability to moving yourself forward, amplifying those positive things, manifesting what we need, because we have that fear. What if? Not to mention the pain and heartache that we're bearing, and that's coming up fast and furious. Every time we try and move forward, really connecting into that positive Fool energy, we get pulled backwards. The what ifs and that pain, that fear drag us back down. over the next 5 days, as the lunar energy can be felt 2 days before and 2 days after, these next 5 days, take some time. Release some of that gunk. I've got lots of support in releasing the pain, the fear, the anxiety, calming your mind, what you need most right now, so you can amplify these positive pieces. Amplify that lunar energy to support you in manifesting what you need. Because I can tell you this stuff will kill your manifestation abilities right away. Amplifying positive aspects of life. Again, this is going to kill it in a second. We're not going to see those positive shifts that are very available and are there for you for the full moon. It's going to be you taking control, taking that breath, and determining, how do you best want to do this? How do you want to go forward? Either you can let those what ifs, that fear and heartache pull you under, or you can embrace that full, carefree, fun energy. And the carefree, fun energy, it's a higher vibrational energy, and it will support you in connecting into some of the ahas, the opportunities. And of course, it really brings in those manifestation skills. Because self-doubt, the what ifs, they will really minimize it. Let's look at what else will help you with that manifestation, those new beginnings, those steps forward, and releasing some of this heaviness, some of this funk that we're dealing with. Because we're all dealing with it. It's not just an individual piece or me trying to pick on someone. We all have varying degrees of it. Communication, co-creation. Hello. Yes. And I know before everybody's like, yeah, but Mercury's in retrograde. I get it. Communication may be a challenge. That does not mean you avoid it entirely. When you avoid it entirely, you are going to miss out. Take that time. Use your skills. Connect in. Ask for the help. If this is getting too much, we might need extra help with that, whether it be through family, friends, professionals, what have you. Creation. Work together. Cooperate with self. And this very much has that Three of Pentacles energy, the Triforce Perfecta. Self, your physical support team, and your spiritual support team. Ask for the help that you need. Have some fun. Play, create, enjoy with your supports. That's going to help shift out of this as well. That's upside down. Beyond the mind. So a couple pieces with that card. One, manifestation is a lot of letting go. And it's a lot of not having high expectations and demands. And when I say that, it's not so much about the expectation and demand that it's going to come forward, but it's the expectation and demand that it has to fit in a certain size box with a certain color bow, or else it's not right. The universe will offer you opportunity, possibilities that you can't even fathom. Those solutions may not fit that little box with that bow on top. And the more you try to fit your manifestation piece into that box with that bow, the longer it will take, or you may not ever see it. And a big example of that for me would be when people are like, yeah, I'm going to manifest and I'm going to win the lottery. Okay, so I've seen it happen in two ways. One, they play the lottery and waste a lot of money because they never win, because that's not going to serve their purpose. Because a lot of times it's not the actual dollar amount that you need. It's going to be the journey that you need to take to create the funds you need to survive and sustain yourself. Or this happens a lot. And I'd have to say, this happens more frequently than not winning at all. You'll win like $5. You just won the lottery. winning the lottery is not, like I said earlier, it's not what is in a lot of people's cards, because it does take you away from the journey. Creating and manifesting small pieces can help. So please be aware, this goes beyond what you think, what your current processing is. And the more you allow that box to be different and organic, the bow to be different colors and not maybe even being there, the more you're going to be able to manifest, because it does come in different ways. So be aware of the limitations you put on the manifestation, the creation, those new beginnings, amplifying pieces, because we minimize what is being created all the time. I say this a lot. Sometimes we're our worst enemy. So be okay with it looking differently. All right, let's look at what further supports and guidance will help my friends to embrace the full blue moon, bring in and amplify the positive pieces, manifest what they need and want, and release what they don't. I won't lie, the releasing part, we know we need to do that. That's a big kind of Achilles heel right now. And it needs to be somewhat of a priority, because without us doing that releasing, we can't create on the positive pieces. We can't build off of what's going right. Our manifestation skills are going to be very limited. The Two of Coins or the Two of Pentacles, it talks about that balance. I said this earlier, half the cosmos are in retrograde, and for the blue moon, the following planets. Oh, here's a PSA announcement. Here's your current retrograde planets for the blue moon. Pluto, Saturn, Neptune, Venus, Mercury, Uranus, and of course the constellation Chiron. Do enjoy. Like, seriously, there is so much in retrograde. Half the cosmos is in retrograde, and we're all like, and okay. Bring in that foundation and stability within yourself. You're going to be more in control on what you're releasing. You're more in control on what you're manifesting, accepting what's coming forward as it's coming forward, and creating some amazing, amazing aspects, opportunities, and solutions. Three of Swords in reversal. Yeah. Three of Swords has very few meanings. Most cards have pages and pages and pages of meanings. Three of Swords. That's the heart it can paint. We've been working on it. We know we've been trying to release some of that. Please do not minimize how this is impacting you, because it still is. Will we ever get all of it? I don't know. It's hard to say. I know that energetically we're looking at having kind of an upgrade shift in 2032. Who knows what's going to bring at the end of the rainbow? But we know we're carrying stuff on our lifetime, past lifetimes, our energetical DNA. So stuff that's come in from our astral family, from our biological earthly family. Like, we're carrying it in all directions 50 ways from Sunday. It's there. And sometimes we don't even have the words for it. But know that we still have to deal with it. Avoidance will not help. This only will turn into the 9 and 10 of Swords, and it just becomes really overwhelming and toxic. The 8 of Wands. I love it. There's a little fox here. It's hard to see because he's kind of caught up with this kind of splash of gold, and little birdies. I like that card. So 8s in tarot are about manifestation. The wands, that passion. Usually these are the card that has like the 8 wands coming down from the heavens, and it talks about manifestation, the aha, that passion building, the fulfillment, the joy. The Fool. This is going to be here. The blue moon, the high vibrational support team, it's going to be there. we're going to have it minimized by the what ifs, the pain, the heartache, the destabilization. It's going to be imperative that we are making that conscious choice, especially over the next 5 days. Seven of Wands. Of course, this is the card where he is fighting back the world, right? Guy standing in 2 different shoes with 1 wand and 6 are pointed up at him, and he's beating him down. Talks about not backing down. You have to do this for you, for your, whether it be family, your world. We need to release this and amplify this. The more we can, especially over the next 5 days, the more you're going to see those positive aspects start to shine through as the universe starts to gift us that manifestation. They start to give us those gold stars for raising our vibration, working with our world, our high vibrational support team, our physical support team, to create something better, building off those positive aspects, which we're struggling to see right now. We're struggling to embrace them because of all the gunk, all the funk that's happening. So know there's a lot that you can accomplish in the blue moon. However, you need to set those intentions, check into where you're at, and start to work on those manifestation skills. And don't worry, I do have a healing where we're going to look at doing some of this release, and then also putting out something that you want to manifest. That manifestation is going to be big. It's going to be key. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I hope that this helped you to explore what you can expect from the blue moon and how you can really make some conscious choice for the better for you. If you did like this session, please give it a thumbs up, as it does help people find me on the sea of YouTube. More importantly for you, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little red bell. I have so much more content coming forward, you don't want to miss any of it. Additionally, if you're looking for an added layer of support, I do have a Ko-fi and Patreon page. I've provided links below, so why not go check it out? Again, I want to thank you for exploring the blue moon with me and taking those steps forward on how you can really embrace this amazing full moon that happens once in a blue moon. Until tomorrow, my friends.